Did your parents also tell you to stay children as you while you could? I know my parents did. We also tell this to our children and children that we see. Today, I would like to persuade you as my audience on why discipline in college is important. I have personally been in college before. I didn't do so well because I put others above my classes. I would always go hang out with my friends, or I would choose to watch TV while I thought I had time. But now, as I develop my schedule and balance out work and school and family time and friends, then my schedule has become more convenient for me. While making a schedule, it makes distractions seem less important than the task at hand. But also in the same frame, it still eats away your time. We prefer to procrastinate to put off an assignment because we would like to have fun. But instead of completing that assignment so that we have time for later, then we choose to put it off. We just don't complete it at all. One of the main reasons people procrastinate, according to solvingprocrastination.com, people procrastinate because their drive to delay is irrationally stronger than their drive to act. Many people are victims of procrastination, including myself. I can agree with this. It's easier to put off an assignment than to actually do it at that time frame, and be lazy. The more you do this, the more you lose. So if you have an assignment that's due maybe the next night or tomorrow night, then you'll wait until that day. This is procrastination. I would do this when I was first starting off in school. So I would call friends, I would watch TV, I would watch K-dramas. K-dramas, if you don't know already, are about 1 hour each episode, and there could be 16 episodes, there could be 5. I would always watch those before I even did my assignment or even started it. So I would tell myself, oh, I could do this later, or I can put in one more episode, or I can wait 15 more minutes before I start that. But in knowing me, I would wait until 2 hours before that assignment was due to even start it. Making an effective routine and schedule can decrease anxiety and stress. Forcing yourself out of your comfort zone to even create that schedule is very complicated. It's very uncomfortable, more. Many people feel as though it's taking their time, or they need to do what they have to do for maybe work, or they need to hang out with their friends to keep their friends. If you have friends that aren't encouraging you to do school or finish school, then I personally can't consider them friends, because I would encourage my friends to complete school also and develop their schedule. According to McLean Hospital, a lack of structure and routine can actually exacerbate feelings of distress. Having a regular routine can help you with lowering your stress, forming good daily habits, better taking care of your health, and all around more productive. Procrastination in school is the number one enemy because it is more common than people would like to admit. Think of procrastination and discipline like superheroes and villains. Superheroes will be the discipline. They help you stay in line. They help you get better. They help you with bettering your future. While the supervillain destroys and hinders you from going forward. So that time that you can choose to better yourself, and maybe if you have a job you don't like and you would like to allow yourself to grow in a different job and then have more money or have more time, then the supervillain is hindering you from actually achieving your main goal, but allows you to have temporary fun at that time frame. And being disciplined enough to even start your schedule is a task of its own. When you start your schedule, you may feel a little bit overwhelmed because this isn't something that you're used to. You're something you would like to do more of. You would like to just maybe just have that time or know, oh, I'm ready to do this now. But something may come up at that time frame where you're not able to do it at the time when you chose. So making your schedule or routine is very uncomfortable. I still feel this way when I'm creating my schedules. It's very frustrating when you have work, but when you have, if you work in the daytime and you were able to, in college, change your schedule to maybe nighttime classes or even online classes. So that is a positive of being in college. And this is how I take online classes because it's easier for me to work on my classes. But building your schedule of what times you have to eat, sleep, work out, hang out with your friends, or even just literally your time watching TV, maybe reading a book, it's very complicated to just continue moving forward. But it's beneficial in the end. According to our very well mind, the more anxiety we experience about a task, the more likely we are to put it off until later. I do personally agree with this, as I stated before. It is because of how it makes you feel like we don't have enough time to do what we like, or it's more frustrating for us. But we don't think about we do have this time later, or we can add this to our schedule for later. Simple beginnings can conclude with complicated ends, meaning that what you started off with won't always be that easy once you get in towards the end. Discipline is an important need in everyday life, whether in work, in school, family or friends, or even mentally and physically. Choosing to help yourself can feel like too much, but remembering to take care of yourself and keep yourself accountable is important. I would like to leave you with a little quote by Maxwell Maltz stating, "Times will change for the better when you change." Keep that discipline in your life to continue moving forward. As I close, I would like to ask, how will you stay disciplined?